What's up, YouTube? This is Just One TV. I am Stranger Babe. As you can see, the snow is off the mountains already. Okay, I think I'll talk to you a little bit about this little prostitution. What they're trying to do is, like, I could be walking down the street just kind of like I am now. They'll get a local trick, a guy who solicits prostitution, and have him stand by me. And like, say I'm walking right here, and he'll be standing or sitting with a camera pointed at me. And then he's like, hello. And then if I say hello, not knowing it's a setup, he's sitting there taking video of me like, we got some kind of connection or know each other or some shit. And so that happened once, maybe even twice, where this guy was sitting down and had his camera pointed directly at me, talking about hello. So I spoke, just like anybody else would. So that happened, and I walked further down the road, let's just say a block, went to the restroom, come out. He's further down the road, right where I'm at. And he has on these colors they like to use with me. So he's further down the road, but he's in front of me. So he'll stop, try to make some lame conversation. Because this is what happened. I was in the park. And then he was saying, like, grandma, like he couldn't speak English, like, hello, your grandma, your grandma. And, I'm thinking, bitch, your grandma's a grandma. But, just trying to insult. Now, mind you, he look a mess, trying to insult you and get on your nerves and at the same time setting you up. So whilst he talking to me, somebody else is probably passing by, taking a picture of me talking to him. Now mind you, I just seen him up the road, he took a picture of me. Then he stops while I'm at the park, started talking to me. Right up at that point, I'm getting suspicious. So I go way where I live. Let's just say 1.5 miles from the park that I just seen him at. He's over here now. He's over at my location on the road that I'm living at. And he wearing the same shit, but it's like he ahead of me now. But he's on my road. Somebody is dropping him off and ahead of me, playing a little stupid game. So I'm walking down the road kind of like I'm doing now. All these incidents is on the same day. This is not a different day. So I'm walking down the road and he's just standing there, just like you see that tree. I'm like, oh, you again? This is the third time I done seen you today. But this time you're on the road where I'm residing at. So yeah, he's standing there just looking at me. Now I kind of figured this man probably ain't got too much of family. And if he is, he's some kind of weirdo because he was acting stupid. Because once he called me a grandma, I call him, how they call him, Poppy. Instead of that, I said, yeah, Dada. And then he gave me this really nasty look, and I just smiled and laughed because he looked like the type of man that didn't have kids. So, I knew that'd probably zing his ass. But yeah, so I see him over here, just standing there looking at me. And then I go in the store. Now, mind you, he's down the road. So when I go in the store, now he on the corner at the store where I'm at. And probably somebody taking pictures of him, being around in my area. Now I think this man is some kind of known trick because I was walking in this park, and some lady comes around the corner. She says, mind you, I'm new to Utah. I don't know nothing about Utah. I've been here less than 3 months at the time. Right now, I've been here like 7 months. So, some woman, she comes up and she's like, don't deal with him. He'll say he got $40, but he only got 20. And I'm looking at her like, what? Like she giving me the whole motherfucking rundown. I'm like, to myself, I'm not prostituting, woman. I'm just sitting here. I'm guessing maybe it's an area where they do prostitution. But at the time, I didn't know this. So, I'm just listening to her, enjoying my beverage. And then just to show her shit stink, here he come around the corner. Now, it's the same dude that I seen it's been just a few days ago. To this day, I see him again, but he popping around each bending corners like he knows me, waving at me and acting like we're in the same area together. Like maybe he's waiting on me or we walking together and somebody pass by and take pictures of me and him, like me in his area like 3-4 times. See, these gang stalkers using a voice of, they call it voice of God. I call it the voice of the devil himself. But they call it that. So they're talking to me, telling me, I'm gonna get you for prostitution. I'm gonna get you for prostitution. Wait. I'm like, motherfucker, what you trying to get me for prostitution? I can't stand you. I hate you. And then they don't like the fact that I'm not a prostitute. They think all the women they deem to be prostitutes should be prostitutes. So that's what's happened with that. And I wouldn't talk about it unless I seen like some trying to go down with it. Like they trying to make it so that these people are trying to make it look like I'm a part of their little reign of sex or whatever. Like, look at her. This is Stranger Babe out in the street looking a fucking mess, prostitute. And that ain't the fucking case. And they love to get their ass on my fucking camera, which they ain't gonna be on. They do the most. So every time I start coming down, there'll be somebody with their music playing, trying to get their music on my videotape. That's another little game they play. So then I can be like, You know how they say, well, you can get demonetized every time I'm walking down the street. They got some fuck nigga coming by me playing their fucking music. Now, I don't mind this video being demonetized because I got damn near 1,400 of them. So good luck with that. So today is going to be pretty interesting because I'm going to be out and about. So today I'm going to be out and about and see what the real dealio is. I'm sure they'll have some idiot come up to me because they do it every day. Every fucking day. Like just when they had the guy ride by me with the damn music playing, well, they do that and they do that. They do that to demonetize my video. Now these bitches think they own Utah. They talking about get out of my house. Now when I was in Jacksonville, they was doing the same fucking thing. They're doing exactly what the credible channels saying they do. They're going around slandering. They're trying to set you up. The only thing they haven't talked about is the setting up, trying to make me look like a prostitute. And they also trying to break into my bank account, hack into it. Like they'll have the card number, they'll have the card but don't have the date to the card. You know, they always missing something. This is the third time that my account has almost been hacked and the bank catch it. What they'll do is they'll send a number to another state. You know, like sometimes they would have the card, get away from that. Sometimes they would have the card like trying to use it where they're at. Okay. They'll try, I want to check that out. But anyway, they'll try to use, I just seen something that kind of threw me off. They'll try to use the card where they're at. Like if they're in Salt Lake City, Utah, they'll try to use the card here, maybe across town. Now, if they don't need the money, they'll send it to another gang stalker in another state. Like I was in Florida, they sent my card number way in Arkansas. I had to get 3 different cards because of this hacking. My bank statement will tell you, my bank could confirm the 3 times my account has been hacked, the 3 times I had to change my card. And police. The only thing I can tell you about the police is one officer was man enough to tell the truth. The rest of them, they come there, they ask you if you need some kind of social advocate, like you're having some kind of mental break. They try to get you some food, which you know is good, but your situation is still going on. I tell them where I'm hearing the sound. I tell them where I'm hearing the noise at, because it sounds like it's like in my neighbor's apartment, like my neighbors is talking to me through the fucking walls. But come and find it's the V2K and the VOD, the voice of the devil, not the voice of God. So what happened was they would come look at the area. Well, You know, do you hear it now? No, I don't hear it now. They stopped talking when you came up in here. But like I said, it's only one cop that was cop enough, police enough to say exactly what the truth was. He said we don't handle this type of issues. They're not detectives. They gather information. They arrest people. They cannot do detective work. And I appreciated his honesty because it dawned on me that they don't. It's just not what they do. So, yeah, I appreciate that. I was like, well, damn, finally somebody said it. But yeah, lately, when I first got here, all this music playing, passing by me, as soon as I come out, start rolling tape, none of that was happening. Now all of a sudden, everybody jamming in their car. You know, trying to demonetize my videos. Everybody jamming. They jamming. Here we go. They're jamming in their cars all of a sudden. They're jamming in their cars. And the paper tags, when I got a car with no tag on it, all of a sudden everybody want to ride by with their paper tags in the window. See, they try to discredit everything that you touch base on. The bitches be out here breaking the fucking law. That's what it comes out to. They love to point the fucking finger. Somebody told me they deserve life for getting in deep in people's lives like they are with no motherfucking authority. These are self-appointed fucking pigs. They're not cops. They're not policemen. These are pigs. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Now, I know people associate pigs with the police, but I'm talking about these are real ones. They vigilante, they half-ass, half-stepping, don't know what the fuck they're doing, trying to set you up type pigs. And they ain't just one race. They of all nationalities, of all ages. Of all ages. They even use their kids to participate. They even use their kids to participate. The colors they're trying to desensitize me to is red, black, and white. They're big as hell, just stuffing their big asses in these little cars. And what they do, they'll hop out of one car and get into another car. They switch cars up. You know, they'll let the other person drive their car and they'll be in another car. You know, just a mind fuck. Now, why would I want to join the TI community? What the fuck I get out of there, put myself out looking like I'm batshit crazy? I don't get nothing out of it. Only one little thing I may get is the satisfaction of I let somebody else aware of what's really going on out here. And the government, they saying the damn government is a part of this shit. And if they is, we're all fucked. We're all fucked if the government is actually letting this go on. I trust in the government to know how to handle their business, and I really don't believe they'll have a bunch of damn crackheads, meth mouths, whoremongers running around playing police officer. Now somebody told me they was out here deputizing non-citizens. Well, I ain't going to that state, I'll put it that way. But anyway, this is Yes Me TV. I am Stranger Babe, my stranger. And know what? I want to say something else. Yes, I do look at other channels just to hear, confirm what I'm seeing, because their goal is to make me look like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And to hear somebody that said in a educational, got the vocabulary, a more extensive vocabulary to explain this shit to you. Because I may not sound smart enough for the tea and crumpet crew. But the layman terms, cut and dry, you can understand exactly what the hell I'm saying. They're out here. The technology is here. This is just me TV. I am Strange Babe, and no, I'm not a journalist. I'm just like you and any damn body else walking around on this planet Earth trying to make something happen, Captain. But no, I don't have no ties to media. I just got a little raggedy YouTube channel with a few fucking followers. That's it.